Welcome to the Task module. Let us see how to manage tasks in Redbracket Hub. In the Tasks tab, double-click on any task to open the detailed view of the task. Let us discuss this detailed view, section by section. In the header, you can see the task type icon with the drop-down arrow. Using this drop-down, you can change the type of task. However, if the assigner or assignee is from a different company, then the type of task is a request by default, and this cannot be changed. Besides this, you can see the task name and the deadline. Besides the deadline is a small bell icon, clicking which you can set a reminder for yourself for this task. This can be minutes, hours or even days before the actual deadline. This reminder will also show on your dashboard. To the right are various actions like marked as important, share, further actions and close. This is the subheader. Here we can see the thumbnails for the assigner and the assignee. You can change the assigner or assignee from here also. Next, the name of the project phase which the task belongs to. Beside this, is a timer control. When you start working on this task, you can start this timer. And the system will start tracking time that you are spending on this task. When we want to stop working on this task, we can stop the timer. And the system will automatically add this time record in timesheet and the same will be shown in Time tab. You can access recently stopped timers by clicking Timer Tray on the top header. Besides the timer is the date on which this task was last modified. To the right of this, we can see the current status of this task and we can change the status from the list. Let us understand the status system for tasks. When a task is created, the status of the task is open. When an assignee works on the task and wants to submit it to the assigner, they can change the status to any of the status which belongs to in the review. Doing this sends a notification to the assigner to review the task. If the task is to be put on hold for some reason, the status of the task can be changed to on hold. Lastly, if the task is completed or cancelled, then you can change the status accordingly. By default, the system allows the assignee to close the task when it is completed. But we can change the default settings and allow the only assigner to close it. In this case, the assignee gets an option to send a request for closure. Clicking this notifies the assigner to mark it as completed. You can create your own statuses here at Task Settings. Below the subheader is a series of tabs having different functions and information. This is the Overview tab, which gives an overview of this task. You can see various details here. We can set the estimated time here, and the actual time will be shown here by the system from timesheet records. Further, the start and end dates of the task, the name of the creator of this task, date of creation and tags added to this task have been captured here. Adding tags to a task helps the system to filter out tasks faster. Below this is the checklist section. Various checklist items describing small bits of work can be added here, so that you can readily refer to them when needed. When an item is completed, you can mark it as completed. You can also add multiple checklist items to this list. This is the Comments tab. Comments allow you to have an ongoing conversation with various team members who are involved in this task. This is the Files tab. Here, you can add files which have a functional relation to this task so that the user can quickly get related files from within the task only. To the right, you can see three actions. The first action is Select All, thereby selecting all the files in the list. The next action is Delete, which removes all the selected files. This action deletes files from the tasks only and does not delete them from the Files module. The Attach Files allows you to add files from your local computer, cloud storage, or refer existing files from the project on Redbracket Hub. This is the tab for creating and accessing subtasks. In Redbracket Hub, you can only create subtasks to the main parent task. This means, you cannot create a subtask into a subtask. To the right, the Add Subtask button allows you to add a subtask. Below, you can see the list of subtasks which have been already added. A subtask can be multiple types like task, issue or request. All the functionalities of the task are also available on Subtask. This tab shows the time spent on this task. These time records are the same which you have entered in your timesheet for this task. This History tab will show all the activities performed on this task. Redbracket Hub. Simplifying architectural processes.